Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Thursday, October 2nd, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. Start with I'm going to go to the daily chart for the big picture, and this is a repeat of what I've been saying for almost 2 weeks, and that is a week ago last Monday, we settled above this descending channel top, descending flag at the top of a move. Once settled above is an indication of bull trend resumption, and that is the case. That has been the case, despite the fact that in the days that followed that buy signal, we broke back, tested the 174.15 channel top quite a bit, even broke below it, opened below it actually a little over a week ago, but we never did close back below it. Had we would have been off the buy signal. But as long as you continue closing above this structure, we remain bullish, mentioning that you should hold a long position if you're a 3 to 5 day swing trader, holding it up to the 188.42 formation, which we've been testing this week. And if you're kind of a 2 to 3 month position holder, you are long above 174.15, expecting 219.64 over the next 2 to 3 months. And that is nothing but a full wave swing count, subtracting the April low from the January high and adding it back to the January high is sort of a balance, if you will. And 219.64, if tested by the end of the year, can contain monthly, possibly quarterly buying pressures. It remains a 2 to 3 month target above 174.15. Now, on the way up, we also on Monday, we opened back above 180.26. When I say back above, I'm just going to say we opened above 180.26. 180.26 remains kind of a soft intraday pivot point, can contain selling pressures, quite possibly for the day. I don't expect to see this, but we have seen stranger things in terms of a high volatility move to the downside. 180.26, nothing more than the high of the low that was put out about a week ago. It has soft intraday pivot point qualities. Holding below 188.42 will keep this 180.26 in reach by tomorrow's close. And yes, we can fall back into the 174.15 area by the end of next week, holding below 188.42. But overall, once again, we are bullish. Just want to remind you, as we continue into later October, above 174.15, and if we close above 188.42, which is considered an eventuality. The question is whether we fall away from here again, like we did a little over a week ago on a 3 to 5 day basis, where we could fall back into the 174 handle. If you're a 3 to 5 day swing trader, and you're reluctant to play the short side right now, you really want to go long, you're waiting for a settlement today above 188.42, or you're buying aggressively downside pullbacks into the 174 handle. If you're a more aggressive 3 to 5 day swing trader, you can hold a short position ever so gingerly below 188.42, because that does keep 180.26 in reach by tomorrow's close and the 174.15 channel top by the end of next week. That is the short-term dynamic, but I don't want that to blur the idea that we remain bullish into later year above 174.15. And if we close today above 188.42, that is the pull away factor that I've been mentioning. That is the indication that this market is likely to continue higher on a sustained pace as we move into later October. On an intraday basis, pushing or opening above 188.42 does signal 192.28. That could be it for the day. But if we close today above 188.42, I no longer anticipate the possibility of bearish rotation into next week into the 174 handle, but rather sustained gains as we move into later October, closing above 188.14, which is, just above this price point right here. This is a weekly chart. We could see this within, 3 to 5 weeks is a bit much. I think inside of 2 months, though, it's considered a 2 to 3 month target right now above 174.15. So just call it 3 months. But if we close above the 188.42 level today, inside of 2 months, by the end of November, I think 219.64 then likely.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
Anything else to say? I will say, once again, I'll take us back to this chart. Closing today below 180.26, highly unlikely, but if so, 174.15 is then likely tomorrow. 174.15 is really the beginning of a range that starts at 175.12. Once again, is the rising channel bottom and the descending channel top. This area able to absorb selling through October and the rest of the year. And only if over the next week or so we were to close below 174.15 or 175.12 in this image, would I then expect within a full week of activity 166.06. So I usually like to swing for the fences and call kind of longer term plays, and I have been now for the last week and a half or so, above 174.15, expecting 219.64, but it doesn't unfold that way to the downside. There is no point to sell where you can just sort of ride a short position for weeks on end. It is very stair-step. Holding below 188.42 allows the mid 170s where we could bottom out once again through the rest of the year. And if we close below the mid 170s, we can expect within a full week of activity 166.06, where we actually could bottom out through the rest of October into November and round up again. And if we close below 166.06, then we have a 2 to 3 week sell signal to 148.83. The 148.83 is this 1 year channel top we settled above 3 months ago that then signaled, the upper 170s, low 180s, a long-term channel top, as you may recall. But I'm just showing this that if we were over the next month, 2 or 3 to test 148.71, it could actually contain selling through the first quarter, and well into next year we can round up to new highs from here. So is there anything else to say? I don't think so. I think I pretty much rounded it out. I will say that on Wednesday, wickedstocks.com put out its second stock pick for the week. On Tuesday, we did tech resources. On Wednesday, clean spark. If you're familiar with either of those, you can take a look at wickedstocks.com 5-day free trial. You'll see both stock picks. We never present anything unless we're confident that the buy signal would elicit a 20% or more return on the underlying stock. We don't have those buy signals yet, but we're close. They're pending. So you can see the exact criteria by which we present a buy signal on both of those stocks. The 5-day free trial will have you see both of them. Also our daily Triple Q, daily SPY analysis, weekly Apple, etc., etc. So check out wickedstocks.com and take advantage of our 5-day free trial. I think that pretty much rounds it out. I am going to leave it at that for Thursday's daily NVIDIA report, and you have a great day.